welcome back to another episode of Interloper. We are still trying to track down that elusive hammer. But we haven't been able to find it yet. So, I know you guys are going to kill me, but it's only 80 calories. It's not even going to last an hour. Hey, maybe not eat it. I don't know. It's far too cold to continue outside, so we're going to sleep for an hour. And yeah, like I figured, another blizzard. This game just wants to kill me. Anyway, I can't remember if there's a car between Longsword and Fishing Camp, but I'm going to check Fishing Camp once more for the hammer, and if it's not there, we're just going to head. It's difficult to say where to head. My best guess is going to be Pleasant Valley, just to the barn, because I know at the barn it's a potential spawn for one in the upstairs behind the crates. I know the potential spawn is the garage, but we've already tore the garage apart. Potential spawn was the fishing hut we visited. That wasn't an option. Potential spawn, again, is a car either near Concept Garage, but we already searched all those. Or near the log sort, I think, anyway. I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, I can fit in this corner. Oh. But I can't remember if there's a car between us and Fishing Camp. So once the blizzard decides that it's done ruining our day, we're gonna head over there. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Still have a lot of carry weight, but I'm okay with picking up a hammer at this carry weight. Now all we gotta do is head off to Desolation Point once we get one. Just a waiting game. I will fast forward for you guys when the blizzard is over, and so you guys don't have to wait around here and me ramble for an hour. Hi, welcome to the fast forward game. We're back. As you can see, it's like late day, but it's almost a passable temperature outside. Like, we could almost survive out here with these clothes. Yeah, right. It's already up to day 5. We're screwed if we don't get stuff fast. Anyway, pretty sure there is actually a car between here and Fishing Camp, but it doesn't matter. We're going back to Fishing Camp anyway, just to see if I missed spotting the hammer under the table, which I'm pretty sure I didn't. But either way, we're heading back over there just because we can. If there's nothing there, then I think, depending on temperature, we may make a run up to the lookout for the matches that are up there. Although I don't need matches that badly. I know a lot of you are going to scream, but again, I'm pretty new to Interloper. This is only my second run. But I'm probably going to use a lot more matches than you would like till I get. Is this what they mean by the fishing hut near the bridge, perhaps? Perhaps not. Is this a deer or a person? If it's a person, he might have gloves. No. Frostbite risk is at 4%. That's tolerable. We won't get it back until we get cold again. There is a car. Is this the car? This is the last chance we have to get a hammer without going to Pleasant Valley. Or Mystery Lake. Unless, of course, it's at the fishing camp, which I might have neglected to find for certain. But we'll see. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Sorry, Zelda fan here. If I can find some footage of that, I'm gonna put that in and Photoshop Link holding up the heavy hammer. Oh, it's the greatest find. Well, that means we don't have to go back to the fishing camp now. That's it, we're on our way to Desolation Point, boys. No bedroll, so it's not like I can stop and sleep anywhere. What's the percentage of the heavy hammer we picked up? 87. Oof, that's a good find. That is a very fair find. So, we're gonna be cutting crap up. Beginning metal. .26, so the temperature's starting to drop now. So we hit 29 at the peak of day for warmth in our craptastic clothes. When we get the rabbit skin mitts, that's going to add what, 3? Yeah, 3 degrees to our stuff. And then it's a debate as to whether we get the deer breeches or the deer boots first. Considering we have a decent pair of footwear right now with a piece of cured leather to fix it, I'm going to go ahead and say the first thing we gun for is some deer panties. Not panties, sorry. Deer pantalones. Yeah, deer panties would be pretty bad. Can you imagine that? Ooh, I shudder at the thought. But some deer pantalones, some breeches, some buckskins. And then it's going to be a matter of, well, what would our next step be? I've not been trying to think too far ahead here, but I kind of imagine our next step in this process like, we're going to Desolation Point. Oh, there's a wolf there. Who's gonna cut across the ice? I guess not. We're gonna have to sneak by this guy first. Anyway, so we've got to go to Desolation Point. We have the rabbit skins and the guts curing there. We can pick those up at our leisure. And then we'll head to the Reich and we'll craft it all up. Get our tools. From the Riken, we'll go over to Hibernia, make us some mittens, because that won't take too long. What should our next course of action be? Probably cutting up any of the dead deer in the area. Maybe we'll make a visit to Scruffy's cave? If we get the improvised hatchet, I wouldn't mind tangling with Fluffy but naked. Or not Fluffy, Scruffy. I would have to sleep a lot though to get the condition for that up. That's gonna... Or... I've never been to Scruffy's cave before, even in any other game mode or difficulty, because I have not found it necessary. There's been no point. But for a bedroll, that's... I find that's almost like an essential item to go for. Even if not, though, even if we decide to avoid Scruffy's cave, I think Mystery Lake would be the next place to go. You think there's anything in these cupboards? I think not. It's not worth our time. We got a long way to go. I don't know if I'm gonna have the warmth to do it. There's no better day, though, of course, than today. It's just I've got a long trek ahead of me and no good clothes for it. Can't be outside long. There's the town site there. Just keep a scan out for wolves. Misanthropes up there. Gotta keep an eye out for wolves and Mr. Bear. Look, we've got ourselves a fishing hut in sight lines. Just head towards that. Frostbite risk still at 4% because we haven't gotten cold yet. I've never dealt with frostbite risk before until I've played Interloper. See, there's another deer carcass we could go harvest up at some point and just light a fire next to it. Although I do have a hex, I won't need a knife. But by the time we get back, we'll have a knife anyway. But I would still light a fire for harvesting a deer for 2 reasons. 1, to stay warm, 2, to scare away wolves. Because I have a plentiful amount of coal. Oh, I foresee that being a problem. Of course, it still comes to a debate right now. Oh, weather crows, what are you going to bring to me this time? A clearing of the fog or an intensifying of the fog? I have the coastline in sight. Whichever it is, I'm prepared. It only depends on where Mr. Bear is. Yogi's over there, we're safe from Yogi. So wolf there, let's just dodge him. .23, so we dropped another 3 degrees. Let's stop and drink real quick while we have time. It's been nice that I've been in Coastal Highway. I've not had to start a fire just to get some water to drink. Deer over here, if only I had a bow and arrow. At least in Stalker, I don't know about Interloper, but at least in Stalker, Coastal Highway is the easiest region to survive in my mind. A plethora of fishing huts on the ocean side where you have access to the biggest fish around. 3 potential deer spots for easy deer hunting. Here, midway between here, like right around Misanthropes, up on the head of the island on that side. There's 4 deer here, holy cow. I can't remember what kind of carcass is up here. I know wolves can be here though, so we're gonna be careful. There's some rabbits I could stone if I wanted that, but anyway. So you have this deer spot, you've got that deer spot, and then there's also a deer spot over between jackrabbits and the fishing huts and fishing camp, depending on the time.
My fingers feel numb.
Just a deer carcass. Well, we'll take the feathers. I don't think any. No, these are all destroyed. The only thing for us over here would be Reshi, but I don't dare chance the wolves right now. Well, look, we'll get this one. What's my fatigue like? Because we are making a journey now through Crumbling Highway. The worst possible spot that we could be going through because wolves. The only question is, do I have enough sprint? Look, there's another set of deer down there. I've never been really this far over to be able to know all the deer spots. But anyway. Oh, the temperature climbed again. Wow. But yeah, Coastal Highway, due to the fish, the deer spawns, and then of course you have rabbits if you want trap or stone. Depends on your point of view as to which is better for what reasons. You can set traps up at Misanthropes, you can set them up at jackrabbits, and you can also set them up over here at the waterfront cottages. And so any way you slice it, you're constantly going to have skins, guts, and meat for easy survival. Did I already loot this car's trunk? I'm pretty sure I did. Yep. This car's looted to oblivion. I'm just so glad we found the hammer this run through. We are, of course, going to be a little cold heading in. But we can always stop in the basement if weather gets bad and rest for a little while. We can't stay long. I'd rather head to the mine rather than the other thing. Alright. Wolf dodging 101. Temperature here 23, so we did take a temperature drop just coming here. End of day is approaching. I wonder if we run into Wolfie here again, like we did so long ago in our first season. You don't hear wolves, do you? see any. Gotta be quiet and listen and look. From here to the car is safe. If I recall, we've not touched the car yet. Nothing. Oh wow. Made it to the homestead safely. Should have crouched first. Note up front, we'll check that out. It's actually warm in here. Nothing else good in this car, no matches. Of course we found those in the truck, so shouldn't expect anything better than that.
Freezing.
Trust bit's still at 4%, so we're okay. Now, however, we come to the wolf conundrum, because here we are. Where is he? I sprint to the mine in time? We run into him? Safe so far. And I hate this place. Always so sketchy. Can't wait till I actually am kitted up. I can roll through here without worrying. Just light a fire, drop a decoy, shoot the wolf, harvest the wolf. Waste not, want not. I gotta get cooking up to level 5 ASAP because I'm going to need carnivorous meat. I want to have a good chance of surviving and Loper. However, I'm not just going to eat with the possibility of getting parasites. Parasites and Stalker was scary enough. Hey, rabbit. I could stone you, but I don't want to. Hinterland, one thing I would ask of them, if I could ask them anything, would be to allow you, if you can get close enough to a rabbit, to touch one like this. Well, that one's actually move fast, never mind. Like that. See how your cursor lights up? If you can actually get close enough to touch one like that, you should be able to pick it up, and therefore kill it. Rather than having to stone them. I mean, granted, I understand the reason why I balance and all that, but if I'm close enough to touch one, I should just be able to snag it right off the ground. At least that's my thoughts on the matter. Some more natural meds, and push on! I don't have to worry about looting this go round because I already did. Not much fuel left, do we? Just enough for a run or two more. Unless we fish, we can fill this up by fishing, but... Oh well, the lighting's getting nutso. Crouching does that sometimes. Holy cow, it's warm in here. So our first order of business is to stop at the lighthouse once we get in town. What should our next order of business be, though? Can't say. I mean, well, obviously going to the Riken, but... We just came through this a few days ago and there's already some more coal. Granted, we didn't pick up all the coal. But we had 20 coal, we just left 10 behind. Yeah, it should have us at 14 coal, we'll hold there. We're gonna run out of fuel if we don't hurry our butts up. Do I have any more fuel? No. Alright, away we go. We have our hammer. It's 20. Lighthouse it is. Well, the question is Wolf gonna be in our way? Sincerely hope not. I know you can't feel your hands, pal. I've been aware of that this whole time. That's the reason I've been stoning rabbits when we got here originally. Just gonna pick up some natural meds. It's not too cold yet for me to not worry about these. This is always important. You can never have too many natural meds. Now the only question is, where is Mr. Wolf? Is he going to be on the road? I don't particularly feel like backtracking the whole way up and around behind the church. Figure we'll just take the road. Only drawback to that is gonna be whether Wolf is out on the ice or visiting our friendly little lighthouse. I'm gonna wager the road's probably the quickest bet. I don't want to be out much longer. Our condition is pretty low. Of course, any wolf would kill us no matter what. Which way is he headed? Towards me? No, he's heading away. I can tail him then. Careful not to let him notice this. Just sidle up over here so I can head up over the hill to the church if I need to. There we go. Actually, I can climb this tree. Oh, we can. We're safe. We can watch him and monitor our vitals. Condition 28%. It's the lowest it's been in a while. It's a good boy. Head down to the ice. Safety on that tree if I need it. Can't climb that hill. The only question is Wolf actually heading down to the ice or turning around? Is it worth sprinting to the car and waiting? No. He's heading down to the ice. I hope. Car's right there. Yeah, play it safe. He's heard us. Hopefully I can juke him by going up and over. On this tree, perhaps? No. Sprint. Don't fail me. Did we juke him? think we juked him. I'm so glad I learned that little trick last episode, or was that 2 episodes ago, whatever it was. Maybe that was episode 1. When we first juked him. 20%. We can't stay out. I thought we were dead there when I heard him bark. I was fumbling trying to get up that tree. Can't believe he heard us and turned around. We have rabbit meat to chomp on somewhere around here, right? Yes. Didn't we have more than 2 rabbit steaks left? Didn't we have 3? It's not worth complaining now.
Back is getting kind of heavy.
We're here. That's what counts. Boy, that was sketch. Alright. Tool-wise for crafting. I need 2 cured guts. It's gonna take 5 hours to make. Why it doesn't give me a time frame on these guys? Anyway. 5 hours to make these guys. Cured rabbit pelt. Cured rabbit pelt. And cured rabbit pelt. What? Ooh, these guys aren't cured yet. Gut takes too long. Wow. Food. Start with you. Finish with you. We have calories for a good long nappy nap. Let's drink first. I'm gonna have to start a fire though. And make some water. %. It's not much. Alright, how much water do I have left? Barely any.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Alright, well, we're gonna call the episode here. And I will get you guys in the next one. I cannot believe we are still alive.